Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday evening to you all. Good to see ya. What is up, Grammatical Firebrand, Ketterbomb, Ketmer, Luke is dead 200, Heisenberg, I'm a Bonner, Chaos Engineer, Avian. What is going on tonight? I'm excited. Oh man, I've been in this getcha mood in Modern lately. We played Free Win Red, getting people on turn 1 with Blood Moon, and outside of Blood Mooning people, probably my favorite way to get people is Mana Tithe. No one expects the Mana Tithe. You can see, I even have that Mana Tithe counter. Hopefully you can tell that's what it is on the screen where the goldfish sticker usually is. We're going to get people. Hopefully. We will see. It's going to be fun. Hey, what's up, Solid Psycho? How you doing tonight? Zapodic Cyberkills Kenji. Oh, man. Hey, welcome, Master Noob. Good to have you. Always sweet to have new people in the stream. Kind of like green-white control, I guess. Green-white. I guess I would call it green-white control. If I wasn't going with the Mana Tithe, because I just love Mana Tithe so much. Kind of green-white control, I guess. Green-white prison, I guess, would also work. Kind of definitely a unique deck. Gonna be interesting to see how it works. What do you think of Whir Prison? Whir Prison's a pretty decent deck, I believe. Can I get a shout out? Of course, Nick Bale. Good to see you, by the way. How you doing tonight? So, yeah, we've been playing a lot of Modern lately, and, people have liked it. So, we're playing more Modern. I wasn't sure. I tweeted about this after our last stream, with how popular Arena has gotten, and how pretty much all streams, it seems like, are doing Arena now. I was a little worried about playing Modern. I was afraid people just wouldn't really want to see Modern on stream, but people have really been watching the Modern streams and enjoying it, so, Modern it is. Sorting bulk for sale, lots of Eldrazi and Rav standard stuff. Ooh, sweet. Let's see the t-shirt. Oh, this is my second Ween t-shirt. I have 2 Ween t-shirts. This is number 2. Anyway, and I've been enjoying Modern. For me, like, I've talked about this before. For me, with Standard, I love it when a set release comes out for, like, a month or two. And then after a month or two, the decks are known. We kind of know what's good, what's not. We've played pretty much all the jank cards from the set in various streams and videos. And then I kind of, like, trend back towards Modern. And then another set comes out, and we start the process over. So we're kind of at that point where trending towards Modern, but then War's going to come out, and we will be playing tons of Planeswalkers, I'm sure, when it comes out. LP99, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. There are 4 Windswept. I'm actually wondering, I kind of think that Birds should be Arbor Elf. I'm actually tempted to just replace them. It's really hard for me to imagine that in a Utopia Sprawl deck, Birds of Paradise is better than Arbor Elf, but I don't know. We might replace them before we get into the stream. Yeah, so you can see, hopefully you can tell that's a Mana Tithe counter on the side of the screen. It's got the big 0 right now, but don't worry, we will be filling it up. Hopefully. I don't know what our record is for Mana Tithing people in one league, but hopefully we can break it, whatever that number is. Yes, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. All right, we'll add in Arbor Elf, and then we'll do our reminders, and talk about the deck a little bit and start playing some Magic and see what happens. So, should be fun. I'm excited for it. Yeah, all right. We'll add in Arbor Elf. That does make sense. It seems weird if you're gonna play Utopia Sprawl to not have Arbor Elf in your deck. Anyway, Birds enable Mana Tithe. That's true, but Arbor Elf does with Temple Garden, so hopefully it's still fine. Like, the only other thing we could do is add in a couple more fetch lands, I guess. That might be worth it as well. Oh, we have some fun videos coming up. I'm really excited for... Why Brushland? Why? We don't need colorless mana. It's painful. Is it a budget choice? That seems strange to me. Let's go up a couple fetch lands and down a couple brush lands. I think that's fine. Yeah. I think we should be good having Arbor Elf in there. With more fetch lands, we can just get our Temple Garden for Mana Tithe and for Arbor Elf. Anyway, yeah, this was a 5-0 list. I must have just 5-0'd because I just saw it today. And as soon as I saw Mana Tithe, I was like, all right, we got a Mana Tithe, people. I will use any excuse possible to Mana Tithe people. So I didn't build this deck. Like I said, this is a 5-0 list. Lacking one Arbor Elf is a little bit odd. I like the Nissas. It's a spicy deck. There is some spice going on. For Sunday, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, I guess that's true. We probably should just play all fetch lands and no brush lands. Brush land feels pretty bad in this deck. I don't see what it does. Anyway, let's do our reminders. Ooh, Canopy Vista. Do I own... I could see playing a Canopy Vista. It is a... Every time I play a Canopy Vista, I regret it. That is a common trend, is me regretting playing Canopy Vista. Because I draw it when it's bad, and it comes into play tapped instead of fetching it out when it's good. Okay, I can see playing one. We'll try one Canopy Vista. One, and see what happens. Ooh, Horizon Canopy. I know I don't own any Horizon Canopies. I would have to borrow them. Well, we'll think about it. Oh! Horizon Canopy. That makes that makes a lot more sense. Okay. I don't have a Horizon Canopy, though. And now I messed up my forest, and I gotta find the right art again. What a disaster. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add Horizon Canopy just because I don't have any at the moment. Gaddock Teague could be good, maybe. Anyway, let's do our reminders and talk about this deck. And then if we want to tune it up, we tune it up as we're going along. So let's do our reminders. First off, Replay YouTube. If you missed any of our super sweet free win red stream yesterday, it's up on the Replay channel. Every stream goes up on there. Check it out. The normal YouTube, oh boy, we got some fun ones coming up. You are a sub, Affinity for Fun. Tonight, Series TBD, which I guess is the official name now. It started out because I didn't have a name for the series, and now we're going with Series TBD, apparently. So playing some Legacy, some budget Legacy on the YouTube channel. Tomorrow, playing some Impromptu Raid against the odds. Crim has a video going up tomorrow morning, so tons of sweet content. Oh, and we're playing the Hit Yourself Boros deck for Much Brew on Sunday. So much sweet stuff. The budget deck for next week is sweet. Tons of sweet modern stuff coming up. I'm super hyped, and Legacy a little bit too. So keep an eye out for that on the YouTube channel. Of course, merch page. We have tokens and t-shirts and playmats and all that stuff if you're looking for a way to support the stream and the channel and the site. And of course, donations, always appreciated, never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. So anyway, let's talk Green White Mana Tithe. Talk a little about this deck and we'll jump into it. Old Fish, I like Old Fish. Richard wasn't a fan of the Old Fish name. I thought it was fine. So then I called it Series TBD because we didn't decide on a name, and now it's Series TBD again. So I guess we keep going. I'm having fun tonight, Bobby-O, or hopefully. So the idea of this deck, we are playing Green White Mana Tithe, and the reason we're playing this deck is Mana Tithe, and Mana Tithe is one of the best gotcha cards in Modern. No one expects Mana Tithe. Rocketh, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I actually tried to get the promo Mana Tithes on Magic Online, but they don't exist. You can't get the textless ones. I really wanted them. I was going to buy them just for this deck. So Mana Tithe counters a spell unless you pay 1, but it's in white. And no one expects your random green-white deck to counterspell them, which leads to absurd, unexpected blowouts that no one is ever going to see coming. So that's why we're playing the deck. But still, we got a bunch of other cards too. So the rest of the deck, the white cards, are cards that I'm actually really high on in Modern right now. Rune Halo, really good answer to like Thing in the Ice, Arclight Phoenixes, also shuts down combo cards, really well positioned in Modern. And Ghostly Prison, brutal against decks like Dredge, decks like Arclight Phoenix, which are usually pretty tight on mana and have having to pay 2 for each attacking creature, that's actually a pretty big problem for decks like that. So excited for the white cards to kind of slow down our opponent. Then we do have some light land destruction themes. Acid Moss, kind of a ramp card, also blows up a land. Beast Within technically gets rid of anything but can target a land. And then similar to the mono green deck we played last week, we got Primal Command, put a land on top, tutor up a creature. We can get Eternal Witness to get back Primal Command. We have some Nissas for Planeswalker value. That's the other sweet thing about this deck. We got a lot of random Planeswalkers. Karns, good card advantage engine. Vivian, also pretty good card advantage engine. Nissa, super spicy, are wood elves that can flip around into a pretty good planeswalker. And then for closing out the game, apart from using our planeswalkers, we have 1 Walking Ballista, which we can tutor up, cast with a ton of mana, ping our opponent, 1 Hornet Queen. So that's kind of the finishing plan. For ramp, Arbor Elves, Utopia Sprawls, I kind of feel like we should have 1 more Arbor Elf, but I don't know what to cut. If you got ideas on what we should cut, let me know. It's weird to play 3 Arbor Elves. And then the sideboard has a bunch more Locky type pieces. And speaking of gotcha cards, I don't know if I've ever seen a modern deck with 4 chokes, but we are a modern deck with 4 chokes. So we are hopefully going to stick it to some blue decks along the way. We'll see if we actually play blue decks. Hopefully we play against blue decks and just absolutely wipe them out with chokes. So that's a gotcha card. Baloth, life gain mostly, Ensnaring Bridge to shut down creature decks, Trinisphere to slow down decks that cast a lot of spells, Porphyry Nodes is really good against creatures. Since we don't have many, blow up the smallest creature each turn, keep just the board clear essentially, and then Nevermore, another way to lock out combo pieces in specific. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. So what's our win con with Bridge? I guess our main win con, so we have 2 plans, I guess. Win con 1 would be Walking Ballista. Also, Hornet Queen is pretty good because it makes all the 1/1s, which we can draw for the turn, attack, and then play the card so our opponent can't attack. Also, we could always just blow it up with something like Vivian Reed or Beast Within, or put it on top with Primal Command. So we can get rid of it if we get to the point where we're ready to attack. So I don't know if we should change anything. Should we change anything? Oh, Boil too? Huh. We have a lot of just like random blow you out cards. And Mana Tithe to back it up. Should put more Graveyard Hate in the board. Yeah, we don't have any Graveyard Hate, do we? I mean, it is a little weird to not have Rest in Peace. I guess we should probably add a Rest in Peace or 2. Rest in Peace. What would we cut, though? We can't cut the 4 chokes. That's our blowout card. Extra Vivian might not be necessary. It is a Mana Tithe stream. We even have our Mana Tithe counter ready. Leave it for now. Oh, wait. Vivian's in the main deck. I dragged it over there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's just try it. We don't have Graveyard Hate. Hopefully our other pieces make it less necessary. We'll see. Let's just give it a shot and see what happens. Let's see if we can monetize some people. Worst case, it doesn't work out. We tune it up and we try it again if we scrub out quickly. So yeah, I mean, let's go competitive. Go for the Mana Tithe gold. I mean, if you're going to troll people with Mana Tithe, probably trolling competitive players is better. This will not end well. We'll see. Hopefully it ends well. Hopefully we at least Mana Tithe people. That's the main plan. Prison is our main plan against those. Ooh, speaking of prisons. Oh, come on. Come on. Please don't be control. Please don't be combo. Please just be something that's attacking us with creatures. Oh, Windswept Teeth. That's a good sign. Windswept Teeth usually means creatures, which then means a million Utopia. Oh, no. Oh! Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. This could be close. Shovel Mage! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Yeah, 7 Mana Tithes? Hopefully we can do more than... Oh, Mana Tithe. Oh, we gotta wait. So, Forest Utopia Sprawl on white. I would love to leave it up, but we're gonna have to wait. Whoa! Donation from Mark. $35 donation. No comment at all. No message to read. Well, Mark, thank you so much. Thank you. What is this, like, Jund Burn? Well, okay. Well, our opponent knows about Mana Tithe now. That does make it worse. These Ghostly Prisons should be sweet, though. Our opponents, they're not going to take Mana Tithe because they can just play around it, most likely. Hopefully, yeah, it takes one Ghostly Prison. Opponent, combat. Attacks, sure. Down to 17. Well, Forest and Ghostly Prison, part 1. Pass the turn. Gonna slow him down. Gonna slow him down. Draw something big to go with it. Is this Death Shadow Zoo? Well, would you like to pay 2 to attack for 1? Blood Crypt. Opponent. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Sure. Pays. Okay, mutagenic growth, yeah. Yuck. Seriously. That's what's happening. What? All right. Well, yeah. Okay. That was brutal. Huh. Serious? The odds of that are so low. Ixadoom, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, alrighty then. I don't know what to say about that. Oh, that was mutagenic growth Tron. Oh boy. Wow, the odds of that are so low. Alright, what do we bring in? I still can't believe that happened to us. Nevermore, it can never happen again. I guess that's true. We have a new donation while we're trying to figure out our sideboard. PKMN dude Alex, $2 donation. I'll call you an ambulance. Kappa. I need one. I need one. Dude Alex, oh my goodness. Thank you for the donation. I still can't believe that happened. Alright. What are we bringing in? That's the question. What are we going down? Beast Within seems kind of sketchy. Ensnaring Bridge, maybe Nodes? I don't really know what this deck is. I don't really know what we're playing against. Bring in Sphere and Bridge. Sphere and Bridge in. Go down like Beast Within. Vivian Reed, Acid Moss. Baloth could also be helpful, maybe. Nodes. I don't know if Nodes is worth it or not. It's slow. It's pretty slow removal. Baloth might be worth it, but I'm not sure what we're going to cut for it. I guess we can like go down one Nissa for a Baloth. Maybe we just try it like that. Cut Moss before Beast, you think? Beast gives them a Beast, though. Let's try it. We'll go 2 and 2. Let's try it like that. All right, we're on the play. Well, we got Beast Withins for days. Wow, that was a brutal kill. All right. Well, Forest and Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. We kind of want this to live, because if not, we can't cast anything. That was insane. That was an impressive kill. Through a Ghostly Prison. Opponent. Hey, welcome, Aquavify. Good to have you. Opponent. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. 17. Alright. Land. We need a land. Mishra's Bobble. Mishra's Bobble. Opponent passes. Well, playing Arbor Elf. Temple Garden tapped. Pass the turn. Please live, Arbor Elf, or give us a land deck. So many pump spells, I feel like Nodes would be pretty good at forcing them to either slow down or keep throwaway creatures so they can keep one around. Yeah, maybe it's worth it to bring in Nodes. It doesn't do much against the haste creatures, but maybe it's still good enough. Bobble, bobble. Opponent. Oh, we need this Arbor Elf. We really need this Arbor Elf. What is the card? That is our Mana Tithe counter. Alright. Monastery Swiftspear. Opponent gets in. Sure. Down to 19. Land. Untapped. Steplinks. Draws a card. Now what? We can leave a Beast Within, but I don't know if that's worth it. We can Beast Within a land, but then we're going to lose. I think the keep Beast Within over Acid Moss plan was pretty bad. Conoscope, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I sent Richard an important email. Do you know how often he checks his Goldfish email? I think he usually checks it often, but he's been out the last couple of days, so it might be a little bit less frequent right this second. Because he's been out. He missed a podcast yesterday, so... now what? Nissa, make sure we have a land for Primal Command. But who knows how much damage we'll take next turn. Leaving up Beast Within is the safest. Hey, what's up, Zyre? How are you? Doing pretty well. Alright, yeah, let's just Nissa. Nissa, get a forest. M-Hump and McCarvey, welcome to the Fish Bowl. I would gladly take getting beat by Phoenix if I got to Mana Tithe the blue deck once. Yes, that makes it all worth it. Mana Tithing an opponent just makes all the losses worthwhile. All right, grab the forest, pass the turn. Hope we don't die. That would be sad. Opponent untaps. Oh, stream mode. Good call. Thank you. Thoughtseize. All these Beast Withins. These Beast Withins. We're actually increasing the size of our opponent's creatures. It takes a Primal Command. We did really want that. Fetch land. Oh my goodness. We're probably going to literally die here. Goes to combat. Attacks. Yeah, I mean, if they can kill us, we can't double jump, sure. If you can kill us, you can kill us. And it looks like they can kill us. Or maybe they're just growing the step legs. Overgrown Tube, untapped. Grows the step legs. Down to 13. Tarmogoyf. Opponent passes. We draw a land. Oh, these Beast Withins. Well, pass the turn. I guess we could start giving our opponent beasts. This was a Magic Online list. Opponent has Duress. Good lord. Okay. Takes it. I'm so confused. All right. Fetch land. It just keeps happening. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. Well, I think we need to Beast Within our own land. Block here. Block here. And hope I don't even know what we can draw. I don't think we can draw anything. Oh, this has been brutal. Yeah, opponent gets it for 4. We draw more lands. Play the land. Yeah, we're super dead. Pass the turn. Another fetch land, of course. Opponent attacks. Well, we are forced to chump block. Oh, this has been a nightmare. Cracks a Windswept Teeth, gets a forest, down to 5. Yeah. Huh. I don't even know what to say. Let's just pretend like that match never happened. I do not even know what to say about that. Game 1, our opponent had the most absurd draw I've ever seen. And then Game 2, our deck just did nothing. Huh. No mana ties, no anything. Managed to finish my homework in time for another stream. Awesome. Well, welcome, Smug Looking Barrel. Good to have you. All right. That was not the start we were looking for. Can we get a Spicy Gruel's Zada list with Legion Warboss and Rabblemaster? Ooh. That sounds, that does sound spicy. Well, alright, I guess we keep this. I don't know about these Beast Withins. The Beast Withins, maybe, we don't want to put too much in that one match, but the Beast Withins, they might be mocking us, because that seemed pretty brutal. Alright, looks like Amulet Titan. Red Fox Hell, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Are you planning on playing in GP Niagara? It'll be my first GP. Ooh, awesome pronunciation for dummies. I'm going to GP Niagara. As far as playing, I don't know exactly what I'll play. I don't have a Legacy deck. Do you have a Legacy deck? If I get a Legacy deck, I might. Visegod for the 15th month in a row. Rewatching old ATOs and Budget Magics. Any favorite that you've been thinking of revisiting? Keep up the good work. Ooh. We've started revisiting Budget Magics. We haven't really started revisiting Against Odds. Budget Magics are a little tricky because the standard ones are hard to revisit. Against Odds, there's quite a few cool ones that I'd like to revisit now that I feel like I've grown as a deck builder and content producer. That would be fun to revisit some of the earliest Against Odds deck. When was the last time I tried Teamer Moon? Ugh, right after Jace got unbanned, I think. Oh, Botanical. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Chalice on 1. Oh, it's Wur Prison. I see. I see. Opponent passes. More Beast Withins. So Ghostly Prison's a dead card. Huh. Well, I guess Ghostly Prison stops the beasts. I guess that's something. This deck seems good against Wur Prison, actually. What do you think about the status of Modern after this past weekend? I mean, Modern's in kind of a weird place, but so much is going to change. Yeah, I mean, I think our deck actually has a lot of cards. These Beast Withins are going to be good this match. Yeah, we can name Rivulet. That's true. All right. Let's just Temple Garden untapped. Tap untap. I think we're still just going to play Ghostly Prison. Play Ghostly Prison. Pass the turn. So this will stop the beasts that we're going to start giving our opponent here shortly. Opponent, untaps. I like the series where Seth plays his most hated decks. I've never really done that series. We'll have to do more of it. Opponent, Ensnaring Bridge. Sure. We're pretty fine with that. Opponent, passing. Primal Command. Oh, we just need a land. Oh, play Wooded Foothills. Pass the turn. I think we just pass. Leave up. I guess we can get in for one with Arbor Elf. Get in for one with Arbor Elf. Leave up our Beast Within. Jonathan Snow for the 17th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. That is definitely going strong. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I don't know if this deck actually has Codex Shredder. Is this War Prison or is it Lantern Control? I haven't seen any Lantern pieces. I kind of think it's just War Prison. Bone it. Whew. Okay. Got him. I think. Beginning of each opponent's upkeep, exile all cards. Okay. Okay. So, oh, our opponent is not going to like this. So, Colster, opponent exiles their hand. Land for Vivian. Come on. Ugh, another Vivian. Well, alright. Tap, untap. The Beast Within Blowout. Oh, it would have been so better with... Yeah, that's true. It's got to be Word Prison. It would be so much sweeter with Vivian, but this is still fine. Blow that up. Nice little 3-for-1. Although I guess they get a Beast, so it's not a true 3-for-1, but it's still pretty good. Vivian seems great in this matchup. I don't know how good Vivian is in general, but it seems insane against the all-artifact deck. Especially since we have ways to answer Pithing Needle. I don't know what our opponent does about this. Yeah, that's a Mana Tithe counter. I should line it up a little bit better. We haven't Mana Tithed anyone yet, though. Opponent gets a Beast, which doesn't do anything since there's a bridge. Pass the turn. Yeah, let's get this counter lined up a little better. Well, oh, the 0 doesn't move with an IC. Yeah, there we go. we gotta start getting some Mana Tithes to up this counter. Pass the turn. I don't know how we lose this matchup, honestly. Opponent. I mean, Colster's gone too because we blew it up. Opponent. Crucible. Alright. Opponent passing. Mana Tithe. Alright, not a land. I'll pass the turn. Boy, what we'd give for a land. A land would be so good. I mean, do you really think that naming that actually just ends the game? Ruined Halo on Rivulet? They gotta have like engineered explosives or something. I'm not super worried about the chalices because we have 4 artifact destruction spells in hand at the moment. So we can deal with basically anything they can do. I would love to Mana Tithe. Huh. Okay. Sure. Why did they sack Tormod's Crypt? Mishra's Bauble. Well, we can't Mana Tithe that. We probably got to kill Crucible eventually. Opponent passes. Land. Land. Okay, Bauble cracked. Land. Utopia Sprawl, eh? Alright, well now I guess we have to blow up Chalice. Alright, pass the turn. Now we gotta blow up Chalice so we can play Utopia Sprawl so we can play Vivian. We're doing this a very roundabout way. We can't Sprawl until we blow up Chalice. About it. Glimmer Void. Well, alright. Now we gotta blow up Chalice, because we gotta play this 1-drop. So, Beast Within Chalice. No Mana Tithes yet. Now we've also free our Mana Tithe. Opponent's got Beast forever. Opponent passes. Yup. Ooh, Acid Moss. Well, play Utopia Sprawl. On green, tap, untap. What do we want to do? I guess we can Vivian for a land. Yeah, let's Vivian for a land. Crack Wooded Foothills. Get a forest. Vivian. Vivian seems insane against our opponent's deck. Vivian ult and beat down with our Arbor Elf. We need a white source to leave up Mana Tithe. This feels like an insane matchup. It feels like our deck just lines up incredibly well with our opponent's deck. We're going to take up first. We can take up out Chalice in the future. I really would like to hit a land. Ooh, alright. Plains. Mana Tithe mana. We got to get some Mana Tithes! We haven't got any counters yet. Alright, pass the turn. This bridge is doing a great job of protecting us from our opponent's beasts. What do you think of our EDH deck? Yeah, we won't minus yet. We'll get to it. We got to work through the process of clearing out the locked pieces. Ancient Stirrings. Well, can't Mana Tithe that. Bruna Voltron. That looks fun. Bruna's a sweet commander. Seems like you can kill with maybe one attack once you get going. Alright, what do you find, opponent? Welding Jar? Welding Jar. Well, we're never getting through that Crucible. Opponent, passing. Well, I guess we can shuffle in the Crucible if we really want to. Temple Garden. Well, tick up... Tick up Vivian. Wooded Foothills. Tap, untap. Tap, tap. Primal Command. Put target non-creature permanent on top of the library. Shuffle. Yeah, so... Crucible on top. Shuffle in our opponent's graveyard. So get rid of that. Play Ruined Halo. On Rivulet. And now we can blow up lands. We gotta get rid of the Crucible to turn on our Acid Moss. Our Vivian will find our stuff eventually. Pithing Needle on Vivian would be bad. Yeah, we can leave up Mana Tithe still. We'll play Wooded Foothills. It seems hard to get anything at this point because our opponent's stuff is so cheap, but... Ibnu Rivulet. So shut down the win condition. Wooded Foothills, pass the turn. Yeah, next turn we can start Acid Mossing. We had to get rid of the Crucible first. Ultimating Vivian doesn't actually do much. Because we can't even attack through this bridge. We're like out-prisoning the most prison-y deck in the format. What do you think of the new Challenger decks? I'm really happy with them. I think, in general, I think they turned out really good, and they are definitely worthy successors to last year's. I think the mono-colored ones seem pretty solid right out of the box. The mono-red one, especially, is very close to the tier deck. I'm going to do some video or article on it in a couple days, but I was looking at the mono red one, and I think you can upgrade that to the most commonly played version of... Oh no. Are they taking our Mana Tithe? The most commonly played version of mono red for like, I don't know, $20 maybe? It's super cheap. And the Izzet one is just insane value. Yeah, we could have named Pyrite. Ew. Alright. Explosives on 2. So that gets rid of Ruined Halo. Opponent passing. Ooh, another one. Tap. Oh, okay. Tap, untap. Tap. Acid Moss. Um. Spire of Industry. Get a Temple Garden. Tapped. Crackwooded Foothills. Get a Forest. This might turn on our Mana Tithe. Acid Moss. Glimmer Void. Get a Temple Garden. Tapped. Temple Garden. Untapped. Take up Vivian. Hornet Queen. All right, pass the turn. Come on, we need a Mana Tithe. We need a Mana Tithe counter. I've been playing Mono Red Prison, running light up this stage, and I'm finding it pretty awesome. You can dig through your deck. It dodges Chalice, keeps your bridge online. Best part is you don't get stuck top decking lands when you don't want to. I'm going to have to try that Huff Monster. That actually feels like a really good idea for Mono Red Prison. Ugh. Still no Mana Tithes. Okay, we can't Mana Tithe that. Phone it. Passing. And Hornet Queen doesn't win the game, and the welding jars protect the bridge. Well, alright. 1, 2, 3. Eternal Witness. One, two, three, four, five. Get back Primal Command. Primal Command. Put non-creature on top. Search for a creature. Yeah, put a... it doesn't really matter. Put the bridge on top. Oh, we can Mana Tithe it. Opponent cracks, draws a card. Oh, we're gonna Mana Tithe it. We'll wait till next turn. We're gonna take Nissa, take up Vivian. Next turn, we gotta get a Mana Tithe counter. We could flip Nissa here, but I think it's more important to get a Mana Tithe counter. Am I playing this just for Mana Tithe? That is the main reason, yeah. That is the primary purpose. Our emblem doesn't really do anything at the moment. So take Arbor Elf. Play Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. I mean, we can emblem. If we get rid of the Ensnaring Bridge, then the emblem becomes much better. Opponent draws the bridge. Draw something else. Come on, no land. No untap land. We need this Oh! No. No! They drew the untapped land. Okay. I really wanted our first Mana Tithe counter. So far, we have not got a single one. Opponent passes. Well, I mean, we're doing well. We just haven't Mana Tithed anyone. Another Ruined Halo. So, play Nissa. Search for a forest. Charles Strover, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber, Forest. Flip Nissa. Take up Vivian. Take a Forest. Take up Nissa. Ghostly Prison. Well. I guess we can Hornet Queen. We might as well. Tap, untap, tap, untap, tap. Hornet Queen. We're gonna get there eventually. It is gonna happen sooner or later. Pass the turn. Oh, we want a Mana Tithe. I actually don't know what the ultimate is on this. And I think I missed a sub. Did I? Charles Strover? I think I got that one. Yeah, we might have to just start ticking down on welding jars, or ticking down on bridge and eating welding jars. I guess our Vivian's high enough that we can do it for a lot. Nissa's ultimate, untap 6 lands and become 6/6 elementals. Ooh. This actually works on any land. So we could turn our opponent's lands into 6/6s and then kill them somehow. That would be sweet. Hey, thank you for the cheer, Soto. Big fan with the rotation coming in September. Do you think current standard decks have a chance in taking down Copter Energy decks? Or should the old ban list be reinstated for Standard Plus? My expectation is that Standard Plus will start off with all the cards banned in Standard Plus. That would be my guess. That's what they did when they created Modern. It seems like the safest thing to do. Like, maybe it would be safe, maybe it wouldn't be safe, but... alright. Explosives on 2. Why all these explosives on 2? I'm so confused. Opponent passes. Another prison. Well, take up Nissa. Ruined Halo. Take down on bridge. Whoa! Opponent just let it die? Okay. Well, get in with our flyers. Huh. Is our opponent just giving up on life? I don't understand. Well, that went well. Hit our opponent. Now we can ultimate Vivian. That was strange. Yeah, we'll play... It doesn't save our Planeswalkers, but we might as well run it out. Ghostly Prison. Ghostly Prison. Pass the turn. I mean, we have, like, infinite mana. Ugh. Opponent said their connection crashed, so they didn't see me destroying the bridge. Oh, Mana Tithe? Yes! Yes! Number one! Number one! We got it! Fro the Beard for 2-year resub. Black Fry Blade, welcome you as well. Big scoop cheer for our new subscriber. Got him. We got him. Number one. Number one. Taking up the counter. Ah ha 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 ha! The Mana Tithe concession. Whoo! Yes. Yes. This feels like such a good matchup. The Mana Tithe wins. Skytag, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Against this deck, we don't actually have much. Most of our stuff is already in the main deck. This feels like a really good matchup. Direct Kanjas, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So Nevermore's in. Probably Ghostly Prison's out, I presume. Do they have enough? They do have eyelids. Lawsome Khmer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Trinisphere feels good. I'm not sure on chokes. We didn't see... Let me see if I can find a deck list for this. I'm worried about chokes mostly because it felt like they did not play many islands. All right, let's take a peek at this. This is not their list, obviously, but it's a similar list. How many islands, actually? Yeah, 2 islands. I don't think we can choke in this matchup. This is not a deck that plays islands to any meaningful extent. Size out of the sideboard. I wonder if that's enough to leave in a Ghostly Prison. Probably not. Yeah, we can't choke him out in this one. 2 islands are just not enough. Hey, what's up, Donos? How goes it tonight? Do we have a tithe counter in the chat? Do we need to bring in Ghostly Prisons to worry about Psy? I guess we can. Ruined Halo does a little something. How concerned are we of Psy? Psy could beat us if it resolved, but Ghostly Prison seems so bad otherwise. Does the current modern meta really warrant 4 choke? Let's just try it like this. Probably not. Yeah, we can't name Thopter. I mean, I was thinking about taking it out, but I think naming Rivulet's good enough that it's worth it. We can Beast within Psy. We do have Hornet Queen. We can Nevermore it. I think we'll try it like this. Yeah, choke is probably a little excessive. 4 copies is a lot. We also have Mana Tithe, of course. 1 counter so far. Tezzeret doesn't actually... Naming Tezzeret doesn't stop stuff, though. Ooh. Alright. We got a Nevermore. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll give it a shot. Nevermore. Said the Raven. Botanical Sanctum. Bonnet. Passing. And Primal Command. Let's just Forest and Arbor Elf. What do we Nevermore? That's the question. Hey, what's up, Smacklemore? How are you tonight? What are we naming? I got a Tron player and a Moldifor with Mana Tithe. Yeah, Mana Tithe is so fun to get people with. Spire of Industry. What do we name? Psy? Psy might be the safest. Explosives? Ooh, Explosives is a good one. Ugh, Spyglass. Well, I mean, we can deal with it eventually, but that actually does slow us down if they name Arbor Elf. Maybe we should have fetched, possibly. Which is the strongest token deck in Modern? I mean, there's not too many straightforward token decks. I guess black-white tokens is probably the best. Hey, from the US, Drifter X. I would say black-white tokens, I guess, but maybe like some sort of young Pyromancer deck is sort of tokeny. Play What if Fails? Pass the turn. Get in with Arbor Elf. Oh, I wish we had a Mana Tithe. Opponent might be able to get down to a Psy here, and that could be bad for us. Opponent untaps. Yeah, there's decks that make tokens. Ancient Stirrings. Finds. Finds. Hey, what's up, Scott Farkas? How are you this fine evening? Kiki Jiki Deceiver Exarch. Yeah, I guess Kiki combo technically does win with tokens. More Spyglasses. I mean, we have ways to deal with them, but they are annoying. Ancient Stirrings. Opponent's really stirring it up. Against odds, Sorin Tribal best token deck. That was a fun one. The Planeswalker Tribal decks are always fun. I assume that with War of the Spark, we're going to be able to do a bunch more Planeswalker Tribal decks. We were kind of like running out, as weird as that sounds, because the criteria was you need 3 Planeswalkers that are not Planeswalker deck Planeswalkers. Teleria West. So we were kind of running out of Planeswalkers. Cragwood and Foothills. Take a Temple Garden. Tapped. Bone it. Passing. Windswept Heath. I have no... Ooh, Tabal Tribal might be possible. Bolas Tribal... Have we done that yet? We haven't done that yet, have we? That's one that's still on the list. Tezzeret and Bolas, I think, are still on the list. Did we do Bolas Tribal? Yeah, we can Beast the Spyglass. We can Nevermore Sigh. We can Nevermore, like, Engineered Explosives. I guess Beast Spyglass lets us untap in Primal Command, which is pretty good. What do we do? Alright, let's Nevermore. I think we do need to not get got by Psy. So get a Plains. Nevermore. The only other option would be Explosives. They can Explosives for 3. Oh yeah, we did you're right, we did already do it. Spoilers should start with the Mythic Invitational at the end of the month. Alright. Let's name Explosives. I guess we can handle Psy theoretically with Beast Within if we have to. Explosives does protect all of our other stuff. I think we did Elspeth, I think, a long time ago. Ruined Halo doesn't actually stop Explosives, unfortunately. Because it doesn't target us, it just blows up everything. Next against odds, the one going up tomorrow is Impromptu Raid for Modern, which actually is pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And then after that, I don't even know what's going to be on the poll. I haven't thought of the poll yet. I wish we could leave a Mana Tithe. We haven't drawn one this game. With War of the Spark, I expect Planeswalker Tribal in Standard with Oath of Teferi. Yeah, I mean, if the Planeswalkers are what we expect, that seems really likely to me, too. I would predict that as well. Bone it. Lonnie, I got. 3 mana. Ooh, on Mortigo. Interesting. What do they name? It's not like we have one game-ending piece. Huh. I think this match might actually end with our opponent timing out. I picked up my O's for 50 cents each the day of the announcement. I think the Planeswalker stuff has all been spiking. I think the Oath of Teferi has spiked now too. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah, Oath of Teferi. Geez, the Planeswalker prices. Immortal Sud's $30 now. Oath of Teferi, yeah, is up to $349. That's a card that seems like a good long-term card to own anyway. What did our opponent name? Oh, it takes Primal Command? We did kind of want Primal Command. Oh, and it was a 4 of Temple Garden. Well, what did Foothills? Crack it. Grab a Forest. I think this is going to end with our opponent timing out. Acid Moss, Spire of Industry. Get a Temple Garden. Tapped. Get in with Arbor Elf. Hit our opponent. No Mana Ties. Mana Ties would have been pretty good this game if we had drawn it. Get in. Is now the time to buy Khan's fetch lands, or do you think they will reprint them in a future set? I'm sure the fetch lands will be reprinted. The question is, they named Primal Command with Unmortigo. The question is, do they reprint them in the near future or in the somewhat distant future? Chalice on 1. Sure. Opponent. Passing. Ooh. I do like Karn. Play. Play Windswept Heath. Play Karn. Take up Karn. Hit. Ooh, Nissa Vivian. Those are 2 winners. Get a Nissa, which is going to flip almost immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can flip next turn. All right. Hit our opponent past the turn, and we are in business. Our Planeswalkers are coming through. Opponent. Gotta leave to go watch my daughter sing. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Well, the Mike Arnold, have a wonderful concert. Sounds like fun. Good luck to your daughter. Hopefully someday you can be in the MTG clicks so you can tweet about MPL with the snark from Aaron. I can tweet about whatever I want. If there's ever a time when I get myself in trouble, it's tweeting, and not like trouble, but I don't know. Opponent, name's Karn. Sure. Well, crack Windswept Heath. Odin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I'm expecting to have an article out this weekend. Either a video or an article, at the latest this weekend on Challenger decks. It's on the top of my list. I just haven't had time to do it yet because we had the Monday stream yesterday, which makes it harder to do the extra videos sometimes. Yeah, take up Nissa. Another beast within. Well. Yeah, let's just pass. See what our opponent does. We can blow up the Spyglass to turn on Karn, but I don't know if we want to give our opponent a beast yet. Over the garden wall voice, that Spyglass looks suspiciously like a beast to me. Yeah, maybe we should just blow it up. Pretend reality! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. Oh, we should have attacked there. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right, blow up Spyglass. Oh, if we had a Mana Tithe, it would be so wonderful. There's a Legacy video coming out tonight. Yes, Budget Legacy. We're X2, 4, Welding Jar. Saves it. Yup, and they get a Beast, which is not ideal. Okay. Forest. Well, Alright, make a 4/4. Beast within Spyglass. Take down card. Grab Vivian. Play the Forest. Vivian. Take up Vivian. Whiff. Oh, there's our Mana Ties. Well, pass the turn. Planeswalkers versus the Bees. Hopefully we get that. After years of friends telling me to give the album a try, your Trout Mask replica shirt finally convinced me. What a wild album and an evocative piece of art. Truly nothing like it short of the Shags. Yes. Captain Beefheart is... It takes several listens, but if you're someone who knows the Shags, then it might not take as many listens for you. But yeah, Captain Beefheart album is... It's one of the albums where when you first hear it, you're like, what is going on? Like, I don't get it. But after like 5 or 6 listens, oh, it's so good. One of my favorite albums. Captain Beefheart is weird because Trout Mask Replica is probably his only album that I really like. His albums got really weird, or not weird in a bad way, like kind of like selloutish, I guess. I don't know. That's a weird term to use in a derogatory way. Like, but whatever. Like, corporate, I don't even know. But as it went along. But Trout Mask Replica is insane. Yes, we got a Chalice problem. Again, shutting down our Mana Tithe. Well, take up card. Beast Within, Mana Tithe. We get the Mana Tithe. Take up Nissa. Get a land. Take up Vivian. Get Eternal Witness. Play Eternal Witness. Get back Acid Moss. Acid Moss. Blow up the green mana. Oh, we would be very well set up for Mana Ties if it wasn't for... Yeah, pass the turn. If it wasn't for this Chalice ruining our day. Alright. I just opened Trout Mask Replica on YouTube, and the second comment, when your internet browser crashes and you open it back up and all the YouTube pages you had open in the background reload at once. Ooh, that is a pretty good description. That's a sweet looking Spellsky. I don't know if I've even seen this printing of Spellsky. Is that new? Alright, opponent passes. I have no idea what's going on in that Spellsky, but I guess we crack, thin our deck, get a forest, untap, opponent draws. Trinisphere is sweet. What else do we hit with Karn? A Beast Within. So take up Nissa. Acid Moss. Blow up the land. Get a forest. Take up Vivian. Take a... Take a forest. Play the forest. Trinisphere. And I think we just locked the prison deck. Oh boy, that was backwards. Okay, well, Arbor Elf. Oh my! Okay. I think I just paid 3 for an Arbor Elf that got countered by Chalice. That was a double putt. That was 2 in 1. Oh, double. Oh, that went wrong in so many different ways. I mean, the good news is our opponent can't cast anything because of the Trinisphere. So, I mean, we're going to win this game. We're going to just Ultimate Vivian and win the game. Ruined Halo. So, tick down Karn. Tick up Nissa. Oh, so many Mana Ties we can't cast. Emblem Vivian. Combat. Well, this is not how you usually win in Modern. I think we're going to win a Modern game with Vivian, Ultimate, and Karn tokens. It's like we're playing Standard. It really is. Game? Good game? Well played? If the pun had no impact on the game, is it actually a pun? Yeah, I mean, a pun, it's still technically a pun, and it's worth learning from, but it didn't actually have a... Oh, opponent scoops it up. Well, only 1 Mana Tithe counter, but that was a pretty dominating performance. That feels like a good matchup. That was the best I've ever seen Vivian be in Modern. Force Spike in Horizons, yay or nay? Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, I don't know if it'll... I don't think it'll really do much. It's funny, Force Spike is actually a lot worse than Mana Tithe. Because people expect counters for blue decks. So I think that's the issue. Well, alright, that was good. That went as good as the first match went bad. If a man punts in the middle of a competitive league and no Twitch subscriber is around to hear it, is it still a punt? That's the real question. Alright. We get to play first. On to game 3. Let's see how we do. Only one mana tithe counter is very disappointing. We need many more of those. Ugh. On the draw, 1 land double Utopia Sprawl. Wow. This is the kind of hand that I keep. Alright. We got it. Stopping routes. Risky keep. Well, Wooded Foothills, crack it. Forest. Utopia Sprawl. On green. Pass the turn. Come on, land! Land. Please, land. Mountain for our opponent. Alright, opponent scape shifting. We just need lands. Opponent passing. Land. That is land. Okay. That's very good. So, Wooded Foothills, crack it. Temple Garden, untapped. Utopia Sprawl. On white. Pass the turn. This could work. Hugo Fan, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Ooh, Prismatic Omen. And Wooded Foothills. Alright. Opponent passes. We draw a plane, so how do we want to do this? So I think, how do we do this? We gotta not get Primeval Titaned. Ruined Halo on Valakut's good. Keeping our opponent below 6 mana is good. We don't have to Halo yet, right? Why do we have to Halo now? I'm a Mo Thief! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. We can't Halo this turn. I'm wondering if we can Primal Command. That's a real question. Perbucku! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. This only gets tap lands, unfortunately. I mean, Scapeshift doesn't kill us unless they have enough lands, right? Let's just Primal Command. Non-creature permanent on top. Yeah, I don't think they can Scapeshift next turn. Huh. 1, 2, 3, or 5. If we Acid Moss this turn, the problem is we can't Primal Command and Ruined Halo next turn unless we draw a land. I mean, whatever, that's fine. So Acid Moss, blow 'em Stomping Grounds. Get a Temple Garden. Tapped. Pass the turn. So if we draw a land, we get to do both next turn. If we don't draw a land, then we can go on the Primal Command plan. Opponent. Forest. Farseek. Yeah, they're getting their mana. Opponent. Passing. Come on, land. Eternal Witness. Titan. Can we beat a Primeval Titan if it comes down? Alright, play card. Take up card. Forest. Play a forest. Runed Halo. On Valakut. We got to pass the turn. Hope that we don't get Primeval Titan. Although there's a chance we can beat a Primeval Titan. Alright, there's Primeval Titan. Without Valakut, there is a chance. It's just a 6/6 that's getting a bunch of lads. Yeah, there goes card. Another Runed Halo from Primeval Titan would be nice. They can definitely keep shooting down our Planeswalkers. So there goes card. Opponent. Passing. The Valakuts do just keep killing all of our creatures for, like, forever. Which isn't great. Does this mean we're just going to lose to Primeval Titan? I think we might lose, actually. I don't know if we're actually in that good of position. Huh. If you don't give them targets for the Titan, they will have to shoot themselves. Yeah, I think it's a May, though. Yeah, Valakut's a May. So Eternal Witness, Primal Command, gets our random creatures, but they don't really do anything. Hornet Queen dies to Primeval Titan attack. Well, let's gain 7 life and search for a creature. But our creatures don't do anything. This is a sticky situation. We need to draw cards, basically. We need another Runed Halo. Alright. Eternal Witness. Get back Acid Moss. Blow up the Valakut. Get a Temple Garden. Get beaten down by Primeval Titans. Yeah, Halo is the last piece of the puzzle. Kills our creature. I guess we could gain some life with Primal Command to keep us temporarily alive. Vote it. Fit in their deck. Grabbing some lads. One draw. We're one draw away. Vote it. Get some lads. Yup. Valakut doing its thing. Sure. Primal Command only gets non-creatures, so we can't actually stop Primeval Titan. Vote it. Hits us to 10. Cycle Sweltering Suns. And pass. Oh, we drew it. Okay. Well, now we get to Runed Halo. Yes. On Primeval Titan. Yes. Primal Command. Non-creature permanent on top. Search for a creature. So, Valakut on top. Search for Eternal Witness. Pass the turn. Maybe we could just blow up all the Valakuts. They probably have, they might have engineered explosives in their deck. Summoners. Oh no! Are they playing main deck? Okay, Courser. I was afraid it was a Rex Age. Alright, gets a Courser, land on top. Sure. Opponent. Combat. No attacks. Okay. Ghostly Prison. Well, that's Eternal Witness. Get back our Acid Moss. Yeah, get back Acid Moss. Acid Moss. Blow up Valakut. Opponent cracks. We're fighting through them. Yeah, they are on the Courser Beats plan. Gains a life, Relic on top. Sure. Valakut down. We get a Temple Garden. Pass the turn. Without Valakuts, though, then our Hornet Queen can stabilize. Opponent has to pay for the Pact. We might be getting there. This does feel pretty good. Opponent. Yes, it's hydration time. Relic. Cracks it. Draws Secure Tribe Elder. Land on top. Plays it. Gains a life. Gets in with Courser and Primeval Titan. How many Valakuts do they have left? That's the question. Wow, they didn't get a Valakut? Interesting. Alright, gets a couple lands. We take 2. Down to 8. Secure Tribe Elder. Opponent passes. I'll play Primal Command. Gain 7 life, search for a creature. Take a Nissa? What do we take? Are we actually going to lose this game still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, take a Nissa. Play a Nissa. Search up a forest. We're getting a lot of lands out of our deck. Play the forest. Flip the Nissa. Take up Nissa. Utopia Sprawl. We're trying. Severa, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Pass the turn. Alright. Oh, it's the Valakuts. Those are the problem. The Valakuts are going to come eventually. Opponent shuffles away. Primeval Titan. Getting rid of Prismatic Omen would be nice. And then they can't keep using their fetch lands as mana. Opponent untaps. Yeah, I mean, Nissa dies, but it got a land out of our deck and drew us a card. So that's something. Opponent attacks. Lands out of the deck. Eventually they're going to run out of lands, right? There's the Valakut. Kills the Nissa. Gain some life. Lightning Bolt on top. I feel like we're still losing this game. Sorry, Savento. I guess I am a language rebel. Opponent gets it down to 12. And passes. We draw a land. Well, alright. Primal Command. Gain 7 life, search for a creature card. How do we do this? I'm tempted to just take Nissa again. Get a land out of our deck. Draw another card. Yeah, let's take Nissa. Take Nissa. Play Windswept Heath. Play Nissa. Search for a land. Take a forest. Crack Windswept Heath. Get a forest. Flip Nissa. Alright. Opponent cracks. Oh, Hour of Promise. Kills Nissa. Yikes, 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 yikes. Well, play Ghostly Prison. We need to get rid of the rest of these Valakuts or we're not going to win. Pass the turn. Yeah, Ballista, I don't think does enough here. Opponent cracks. Does not want the Hour. I guess they don't have Desert, so it doesn't... Shuffled back into Hour Promise. Yeah, I guess without Deserts, this doesn't do as much. Sax. Come on, Hour Promise again. Show us again. Number 3. Back to the Lightning Bolt. Untaps. Combat. Attacks. How many lands does this deck play? Yeah, you can post links to safe Magic sites like Goldfish. That is more than acceptable. Opponent. Yeah, we've been trying to mana tithe. We haven't got nearly as many as we were hoping. Opponent pays, gets in. Yep. Down to 15. Passes. Oh, more lands. Well, play Windswept Heath, pass the turn. We need another land destruction spell to get rid of this Valakut. We have a bunch more in our deck. We haven't drawn any Beast Withins. Opponent. Yep, draws. Combat. Attacks. Yeah, the ramp does make Mana Tithe a lot worse, that's for sure. Walla Navito, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. 1, 2, 3, 4 lands in exile. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yup. Bona hits us. Sakura Tribe Elder. Passes. I think we're just going to die to the jankiest of beats. What do we do? Ooh. Sounds like a sweet commander deck, Saragomatha. The problem is we're just going to lose to the board. That's the biggest issue. We're taking 4, and we know they have all the lightning bolts left in their deck. So we are just going to lose to the board if we don't do something. We're running out of time to keep sitting on this Hornet Queen. We're going to have to... maybe we can go one more turn? I guess play Arbor Elf. We are running out of time, though, and then we're just going to have to play it and hope for the best. Bradit Mefford, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. We're not really running out of time. Play the land, pass the turn. Well, alright. And there's another courser incoming, which is not ideal. Huh. Our halos are keeping us alive, but this prismatic omen is insane. That's given our opponent so many extra activations. We have not drawn any Beast Withins, and we've only drawn one of our land destruction spells. So we've been running a little awkwardly there. Opponent, all-out attack. Pays a bunch of mana. Well, alright. Block your Secure Tribe Elder? Opponent. Cracks Wooded Foothills. Mountain. Gains a life. Shoots the Arbor Elf. Now, they probably should have done that before blocks, but alright. Down to 9. Cragwinslow Teeth. Get a forest. Untap. More Arbor Elves. Well, all right. There's our. We got to do it, or we're gonna die to the board. Hornet Queen, go. We really needed to hit. We had 7 land destruction spells, 6 land destruction spells. We needed to find one to get rid of this Valakut. Now they're gonna shoot down our Hornet Queen, and life is much harder. Yeah, we don't have a choice anymore. Yeah, another Valakut. Shoots down our board. And I think now we're out of luck. Opponent. Well, that's quite a way to lose. We shut down the win conditions, but we still couldn't beat a Valakut. Which is a little bit odd and disappointing. Opponent. Shoots down our stuff. Shoot down our stuff. Opponent, combat. I mean, the elf doesn't really change much. There's probably more value in bluffing something relevant in hand. Our opponent shoots it all down anyway, so we're not getting any value from it. And now, what is even in our deck that we can draw? I guess it starts with another Primal Command, and this is assuming our opponent does not have lightning bolts to kill us right now. Yeah, opponent. Down to 4. And thinking. Do you prefer green-white than mono-green? Mana Tithe is fun. Well, that was a brutal one. That was super brutal. Huh. Yikes. This one feels rough. Rough. I made Mardu mid-range. Ooh, that sounds fun. Athana plays. Choke doesn't do anything. We have not hit a single matchup where choke is relevant. I'm starting to think that the person who put 4 chokes in their sideboard probably was a little excessive. Ooh, the Mardu mid-range deck, you got a ton of fun cards. That's got a lot of powerful cards. Lots of 2-ofs, which probably makes for fun gameplay. Might be a little inconsistent, but definitely got a lot of powerful cards in it. Yeah, I guess that's true. Do we actually bring in Choke to try to get him with Omen? I mean, I feel like as sad as it sounds, I don't know if we can Mana Tithe against this deck. They make so much mana. Even though it's our namesake card, and the same is like sort of true with Ghostly Prison to a pretty meaningful extent. Maybe we go all in on the jank amount with Choke plan and bring in Nevermores? Porphyry Nodes, I don't think that does enough. I mean, we might as well do it for fun. We gotta not play it until our opponent plays Omen, and then sneak it in. I really hate taking out Mana Tithe, but I feel like we have to. Yeah, alright. Bridge. Is Bridge worth it? Eh. I mean, I guess we could Bridge over Ghostly Prison. That seems... Alright, let's try that. No Ghostly Prisons. Well, that's a big change. Let's see how it goes. We get to play first. Okay. Okay, we keep it. We don't have any payoffs, but we have lots of ramp, which is good. So if we can draw one of our payoffs, Primal Command, Acid Moss, any of that stuff, we should be in good shape. Yeah, we'll have to play Revel in Riches again sometime. That is a... Ooh, Primal Command. Okay. Well, let's... Utopia Sprawl. On... green. Play Windswept Teeth. Get in with Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. Opponent. Search for Tomorrows. Ticking down. Yup. Explores. Another land. Cracks it. Cinderglade. Relic. Well, crack Windswept Teeth. Take a Temple Garden. Alright, we got a Primal Command. Exiles, sure. Opponent passes. We draw Arbor Elf. Opponent has a land incoming. I'll play Wooded Foothills. Tap, untap. Tap, tap. Primal Command. Non-creature permanent on top. Search for a creature. So, Cinderglade's on top. Search for... 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we take? Do we just take Hornet Queen? Maybe? Alright, take Hornet Queen. Crack Wooded Foothills. Take a Forest. Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. Search for Tomorrows. Actually gonna shuffle away the land we put on top, which is kind of nice. So it was like actual land destruction. Opponent, take it down. Search for Tomorrows. Finds a land. Mountain. And they could have Sweltering Suns. Wooded Foothills cracks it. Sakura Tribe Elder. Oh boy, Sakura Tribe Elder. Opponent, passing. Oh, alright. Eats our Wooded Foothills. Tap, untap. Tap. Untap. Tap. Alright. I guess we have to Eternal Witness. Yeah, Eternal Witness. Get back Primal Command. Yep. Primal Command. Oh, we're still pretty dead to Scape Shift. Is Felidar Sovereign banned in Commander? It is definitely not banned in Commander. Ooh, here's my Mishra's Commander list. Ooh, let me see. Into Abyss. Alright, Primal Command. This is a rough situation. None of these options are great here. Well, I guess we just gotta get rid of a land. Yeah. 5-mana land destruction, basically. Trying to stay out of Scapeshift Rage. Mishra is super sweet. Mishra is one of the most unique commanders. I don't think I've ever played a Mishra deck. I'll have to give it a shot at some point. Why not game 7? I feel like we're too close to being dead to Scapeshift next turn. I feel like we have to keep them off lands. Opponent. Cracks Relic. Exiles the Graveyard. Valakut. Explosives X1. Ugh. Cracks Explosives. Well, there goes our fun. Well, play Nissa. Get a land. Forest. Play the Forest. Ugh, get in with Eternal Witness. We didn't draw any of our sideboard tech either. Well, good thing we didn't draw a choke, I guess. Hit our opponent. Do they have Titan? Farseek. Well, do they have Scapeshift? Well, not yet. Opponent passes. Ugh. Ruined Halo, but without white mana. Go attacking. Play Ballista. Ugh. Losing those Arbor Elves. So rough. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. What do they got? Cracks. That's not a great sign. Stomping Grounds. Foothills. Cracks. Stomping Grounds. Valakut. Ballista. Well, ping our opponent. Down to 8. Down to 7. I mean, we're putting up a fight. Yeah, we've only mana tithed once. It's been absolutely brutal. Well, okay. Acid Moss, Valakut, Temple Garden, tapped. Hit our opponent. 1 turn! We gotta fade 1 turn. 1 turn. Come on. Come on, Magic Gods. Opponent. Come on. Come on. Oh, scoops it up. Okay. We got there. I don't know about this choke plan. They did not draw anything to turn their stuff into islands. Merfolk looks solid. I have not tried Deeproot Waters in Modern. That's an interesting idea. Definitely a cool idea. I haven't tried it though. Yeah, we haven't had much luck with Mana Tithe yet, which is sad because that's the whole reason we played the deck. Generic Half Asian, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right. Mana Tithe, let's go down a couple chokes. I don't think the choke plan is a little sketchy. It is a little sketchy. I mean, it could work, but it's definitely asking for a lot. They might have even took out their Prismatic Omens. That's possible. I don't know the actual name of this deck. I called it Green-White Mana Tithe, but I don't know the actual name. Okay. I mean, we got some land destruction. There's a Valakut. Alright. Oh, that's a good draw. Well, play Forest. Play Utopia Sprawl. On white. On white. This hand has a chance. Land destruction, nevermore. This is where you want to be. Wins up teeth for our opponent. And passes. And a primal command. Play the plains. Nevermore. On Primeval Titan. Yeah, on Primeval Titan. Pass the turn. Oh boy. I think we might be doing it. What do you think will be played tonight? Opponent cracks one sub-teeth. Captive XX, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. What will be played tonight on what in Lanzer? Opponent, Cinderglade, and passes. Well, let's win sub teeth, crack win sub teeth. I feel like we're gonna win this one. Queasity, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Blow up Valakut, grab a land. This is where we want to be, and the tide has turned in our favor. Opponent's floating mana, sure. Get a Temple Garden. Tapped. Pass the turn. Ooh, let me see, Sneaky Bish. Oh, this is, that is basically what we're playing tonight. Oh, what's being played tonight in VSL? Ooh. I don't know. We're almost to the finals, though. Do you think that Cabal Therapist is enough on its own to make an Aristocrat-style deck viable in Modern? Or does it need more? I think the challenge with Aristocrats is, I think Cabal Therapist is very good for it. The problem is, it kind of picks up on a lot of fringe hate, graveyard hate in specific. So that's definitely a concern. Cinderglade on top, search for a creature. Opponent flowing mana. Yup. We will take Eternal Witness. Temple Garden tapped. Pass the turn. Oh, we are picking this deck apart. Picking it apart. Wilbs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Cinderglade for our opponent. Well, we will 1, 2, 3. Eternal Witness. Get back Acid Moss. Oh, we are running this deck absolutely through the ringer. Yup. Get it back. Play the Forest. No Acidic Slime in this deck, although it could be a sweet one of. Blow up the Stomping Grounds. Get a Temple Garden. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent kills our Eternal Witness. Yup. Which Primal Command art is your favorite? I think I like the original. Neither one of them really speaks to me in any significant way, I don't think. But the original is pretty sweet. So let's Primal Command. Land on top. Search for a creature. Creature will be Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness. Run it out. We just got to not time out. Get back Acid Moss. and pass the turn. Opponent, mountain, and passes. Ooh, that Mana Tithe might actually get another counter. Blow up Cinderglade. Search for Temple Garden. Combat. Get in with Eternal Witness. Ruined Halo. On Valika. Oh boy. Mana Tithe time. We might actually get one. Pass the turn. Opponent. What do you got? What do you got, opponent? Nothing? Opponent passes. Well, play card. Yes. We might not get to Mana Tithe because our opponent might not cast anything. Yeah, we're not going to time out. This game is close to ending. It very much is. Hey, welcome back, Green Mage MTG. We didn't get to choke. Our opponent never drew anything to turn their stuff into islands. If you want to play a gotcha deck, I play my Death and Taxes deck, and I hoped to get Vile Arbiter Trick on a fetch land. Ooh. Yeah, Vile, that is a good way to get people as well. Opponent, in the tank. I was watching Budget Magic with the sound off. I saw the price without your explanation. I was very upset until I watched today with the sound on. Yes, that was my bad, MTG Baker. For some reason, I was convinced that the deck was cheaper than it was. And I should have checked it first. But I think it was because we played Elves before and it was under budget. So I just assumed that it was under budget. Bridge. I'll play Wooded Foothills. Get in with... What else did we hit? Oh, Nissa. All right. Get in with Eternal Witness. Hit our opponent. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. Beast within a mountain. Oh, we're going. We're going all the way. Blow up the mountain. One land. One land for the ramp deck. Yeah, Tithe is looking great now. Opponent. Passes. Forest. Well, take down. Nissa. Play Nissa. Get a land. Play the forest. Flip Nissa. Take up Nissa. Get a Nissa. Play Nissa. Get a land. Pass the turn. We just got to close out the game before timing out. Come on. Come on. We need this Mana Tithe counter. Opponent. Combat. No attacks. All right. Forest. Take up Nissa. Hornet Queen. That'll help. Take up card. Acid Moss. Arbor Elf. We get the Arbor Elf. Okay. Hornet Queen. Incoming. Arbor Elf. Alright, play the forest. Keep the new Nissa. Take up Nissa. Crack Wooded Foothills. Last Forest. Acid Moss. Ho! 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 No lands left to find. What a blowout! What a blowout! Opponent has a beast token that we gave them. That's all they got. Opponent scoops it up, and that was a pretty good performance for our deck. And we're up to 2-1. The kids might be eaten. They might be eaten after all. We got off to a slow start. Our opponent's off to a fast start in round 1, but the only disappointing part is our Mana Tithe counter is not ticking up very fast. Otherwise, that was a sweet game. I'm currently tinkering around with Abzan Toolbox in Legacy from cards that I own. Have any ideas to improve? Ooh, let me see. So, I mean, I think the big thing, and this is probably the cards that I own part, but there'll be some amount of inconsistency just having so many one-ofs of stuff. So having like 4 of some of your better cards would go a long way for consistency. Apart from that, though, I like the idea of the deck, kind of like a Maverick style Abzan mid range deck. Your spells seem good. Yeah, I mean, I think that deck has basically everything I'd want to play an Abzan mid range style deck. It's just got some weirdness as far as the specific numbers, just being a little light on certain numbers, but, well, all right, we're going to keep this. Did I see Strictly Better MTG Standard Spirits deck? I have not seen Standard Spirits. I mean, I've seen Standard Spirit decks, but I haven't seen Dev's build. What are some of your favorite viewer-submitted Commander Clash decks so far? I haven't done much with the Commander Clash decks yet. They are all out and about, but I haven't actually went through them in depth yet. That's on my list for tomorrow. I desperately want to Mana Tithe people at my local game store, but I don't have much money. What kind of super budget deck could I use Mana Tithe in? So I think you could use Mana Tithe in just some sort of like mono white aggro deck. It would be fine even. Bone it. Passing. Land. Huh. Oh, I really want to Acid Moss. Getting countered would be brutal. Do we go for it? Yeah, like Soul Sisters, Mono White Humans would be fine. Mono White Allies, that would work. But I'd probably head that direction. Some sort of Mono White aggro deck. Do you think that 8-rack will power up with the addition of the London Mulligan? I mean, I think it would come down to... I think we gotta blow up a land. They shouldn't have Spell Pierce. Tap, untap. We gotta go for it. Tap, tap. Blow up... Watery Grave. Alright, opponent just cycles. That's fine. We grab a Temple Garden. This makes our Mana Tithe better for the future, too. Pass the turn. Opponent. What do you got? Polluter Delta. And... come on, land. Karn. Alright. Well... let's play Karn. Take up Karn. Forest Primal Command. These Mana Tithes might be good this game. This might be the game where they're good. Wow, they give us a Primal Command. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent. Oh, Mana Tithe. Mana Tithe, we're going to get them. We are going to get them. Opponent. Can you take suggestions for Commander Clash themes, or would it be better to tell Tomer? Yeah, I'm definitely open for Commander Clash themes as well. Take up card. I would love to hear them. We need to play a non-budget modern Bant Flash deck on stream sometime. Yes, we do. We do have to play some more Bant Flash at some point. I'll play Windswept Teeth. Crack Windswept Teeth. Get a Forest. Play... Play Vivian? Resolves. Take up Vivian. Eternal Witness. Pass the turn, and I feel like we're pretty far ahead now. I think we're doing it. I've been playing this Maelstrom Wanderer deck for about 2 years now, and I've never gotten tired of it. Would be super cool to play on Commander Clash. Awesome! Thank you, Grey Ghost. I will definitely consider it for viewer submitted week. 4-player Goblin Commander Clash. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Yeah, I think that's my guess, is that our opponent's playing Sultai Wilderness Reclamation. Opponent. Alright. Blows up our land. We get a Plains. That's fine. Gotta leave up our Mana Tithe. We gotta Mana Tithe them sooner or later. Opponent. My idea is based around doing it around musical albums. Not sure if it'd be feasible, but it sounds fun. That is actually a really cool idea, Cannon Spectacle. I like that idea. I will suggest it when we are going over future themes. Because we've done like movies before. I don't remember if we did TV shows or talked about TV shows, but we've done those type of themes before, so it seems like it could be possible. Play a land, take up card. Ruined Halo, Nissa. We get the Ruined Halo. Tap on tap. Primal Command, land on top. Search for a creature. Opponent floats a mana. Boy, we have just been grinding this deck into the dust. Ooh, Bomberman in Commander. I didn't know that Bomberman was a thing in Commander. Does it resolve? Oh, it does. Okay. How about Eternal Witness? And pass the turn. Okay, opponent Growth Spirals. Gets their land back. That's fine. We're not going to Mana Tithe twice on this. These Mana Tithes are going to be good this game. They gotta be. So the original list had Birds of Paradise, and then we were talking about it right before we started our league, and everyone was in agreement that Snapcaster Mage. Alright. Well. Mana Tithe. Number two. Not the most insane Mana Tithe, but we're going to discard something to hand size. So counter it, number 2. Counter going up. Only 2. I was hoping we'd get way more than that. Pudgy Bear, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Windswept Teeth, get a Temple Garden. Tapped. Untap. Primal Command. Well, tick up Vivian. Get a Arbor Elf. Take down Karn. Get Nissa. Play Nissa. Opponent. What are you doing? What are you doing? Opponent. We can counter a Cryptic if they go. I think they're thinking, we just saw a Mana Tithe. Am I going to get Mana Tithe if I go for this? The answer is yes. Very clearly. But they can't really just let it resolve. Huh. Mana Tithe Cryptic? Oh, are they going to exile a bunch of stuff? That's the other possibility. Okay. Well, number 3? Number 3? Yes! Second win from Mana Tithe! Second time that we've got a win where our opponent literally scooped the game to Mana Tithe. Whew! Alright. The count has been updated. That was good. That was good. We got him good. Well, if there was ever a choke matchup, it is Sultai Wilderness Teachings. Also, Nevermore seems good. Those are probably our best cards. Ghostly Prison seems really bad. Otherwise, what else is actively bad in this matchup? Oh, we got him so good with that Mana Tithe. So good. What else can we cut? Hmm. 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 I guess we can probably go down like a Runed Halo or two. It stops Blue Sun Zenith, but that's about it. And it, like, stopping the Blue Sun Zenith kill is fine, but I think Beast Within is pretty good because it stops Wilderness Reclamation, and blowing up a land is somewhat relevant. I don't know if Trinisphere is worth it against this deck. They're not that much of a cheap spell deck. Yeah, Mana Tithe took down Cryptic Command. That is for certain. That was pretty impressive. Have the Arbor Elves been good so far? Have you missed tapping for white at all? No, they've been... I think they've been just as good as Birds of Paradise. Because we have all the fetch lands in Temple Gardens. So we haven't really had an issue with it not being able to make white mana. Well, maybe we had one game. We might have had one game where we wanted double white, but we didn't have an Arbor Elf that game, so we would have had double white. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, we got a plan. We have a plan, and it involves resolving Choke and making our opponent very, very sad. Wooded Foothills, crack it. Forest. Utopia Sprawl on the forest. On green. Pass the turn. That is a choke. That is a choke. What do you got, opponent? Breeding Pool. Untapped. Opponent. Passes. Well, let's just... Wooded Foothills. Crack it. Oh, maybe our choke plan is a little worse because we got to stop the Wilderness Reclamation too. Or that does give them a way to untap. Crack Wooded Foothills. Opponent thinking. Yeah, Vivian is good at that. We're not just going to slam choke here. We're going to wait. What we're going to do, assuming this, okay, resolves, we get a forest. Utopia Sprawl. On white. So what we do is we pass the turn. Then we Beast Within during our opponent's turn to tap our opponent down. Alright, opponent has Growth Spiral. Another Tar Pit. Alright. Well. Alright. Yeah, we'll let it go. Watery Grave. Untapped. Whoa. That is even better than we imagined. Wilderness Reclamation. Beast Within Wilderness Reclamation. Opponent passes. Choke. You. Temple Garden. Tapped. Pass the turn. Opponent, enjoy half of your mana. Beast. Opponent, gonna get in. Sure. Down to 15. Cycles. Passes. Well, we will Vivian Reed. Take it up. Grab a... 1, 2, 3. I guess we take Walking Ballista here. Temple Garden tapped. Pass the turn. The choke is working. It is working. Opponent untaps. Draws. Combat. Gets in at Vivian. Sure. Down to 3. Take up Vivian. Get a forest. Play the forest. Play Eternal Witness. Get back Beast Within. And pass the turn. Yeah, let's just pass. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Oh, yes! The choke has been super good. Opponent gets a Field of Ruin. That's less than ideal. Attacks Vivian. We'll take it. Opponent passes. Take up Vivian. Take an Arbor Elf. How do we do this? Alright. Acid Moss? You got a counter? You got a counter? Is it done? Oh, Acid Moss was a good one. Acid Moss the Tar Pit. What do you got, opponent? I think we're doing it. We're gonna be up to 3-1, opponent. Resolves, okay. Temple Garden tapped. Play Eternal Witness. Get back Acid Moss for next turn. Oh, we're choking him out. We're choking him right out of the game. Get in with Eternal Witness. Hit our opponent. Yup. Windswept Heath. Crack it. Forest. Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. Opponent still on 2 lands. No green mana. Oh, we might actually make him quit Magic. We are close. Opponent gets it at Vivian. Well, we will just block with an Eternal Witness. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Did our opponent find a land? Okay, Fatal pushes Arbor Elf. That's fine. We are fine with that. Acid Moss, your Tar Pit. Grab a Temple Garden tapped. Take up Vivian. Take a Nissa. Play a Nissa. Get a land. Forest. Play the forest. And done! Huh! That was a brutal beatdown. Whoa! Whoa! That is a second game that we've just absolutely crushed someone. That was like our last game against Valakut. We did the same thing, and the kids are eating. We're up to 3-1 with a game to go. Wow. Okay. This deck is kind of working. We got crushed by the Zoo deck in round 1. Otherwise, we have just been brutalizing people. Well, let's see. If we can win this one, we get 8 treasure chests. 8 treasure chests. So close. So close. Oh, all right. One more to go. One more to go for the kids. I keep hearing Vince in my head saying, "Choke me harder, Daddy." Oh, that's haunting. It's yeah, the Ween shirt is doing it. That's a secret. We always do good when it's a Ween shirt day. Does anyone know a site that I can use my credit card on? I can't use PayPal to buy cards. Like for, I don't know how the kids. I don't actually remember how the kids thing started. I don't remember. It's been a thing for a long time now. It's just like a meme. If you're wearing a Ween shirt, then do you maybe know what an Oberman is? I do not. I am not sure what an Oberman is. Oh man, Acid Moss would be a sweet commander. Eh, alright, we got a Mana Tithe, we got some ramp. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Our Mana Tithe count is still a little low. Although, in defense of our Mana Tithe count, 2 of those 3 Mana Tithes led to our opponent. No, I don't actually have kids. It's just a meme or a joke. Sleight of hand. Ad nauseum? Huh. This is going to be interesting. It seems like we might... Yeah, definitely ad nauseum. Opponent passes. Well, Forest and Utopia Sprawl. On... green. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. Lotus Bloom. Gotta fight the mana battle. This Lotus Bloom is an issue. Yeah, I don't actually feed my kids with digital treasure chests, or even have kids to feed with digital treasure chests or real food. Bone it. Sleight of hand. Dig in. So I'm going to play Standard SCG Richmond in a month. I haven't played Standard since Marvel was banned, really. What deck do you think will be viable after war? Oh boy. That is really impossible to say. I mean, if you want a good bet, the decks that are already really good in Standard, Sultai, Mono Blue, is it Phoenix or Drakes? Those are probably the best bets to just go with a deck that is currently a top tier deck. But it is super hard to actually predict what the metagame will look like after we get not just a set, but a really crazy looking set with so many Planeswalkers. So who knows how things will change. I think the new Challenger decks look really solid. I think they are definitely worthy successors to last year's editions. Opponent. Passing. So opponent gets Lotus Bloom. Do we start blowing up lands? Does that do enough? Or do we just still die? Alright, let's crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crack Windswept Heath. Get a Temple Garden. Untapped. This is awkward. This Lotus Bloom is making it so awkward. The problem is the Lotus Bloom is going to get immediately sacked, and our opponent can just kill us. So the problem we have is, if our opponent goes Lotus Bloom, land, Angel's Grace, ad nauseum, we can't do anything about it. Song of the Dryad would probably be fine for Modern. One, two, three, four, five, six. Alright, Beast Within, Darkslick Shores. Spoils of the Vault. Come on, die. Die! Ugh. Alright. Hits ad nauseum. We untap. Forest. Acid Moss. On Gemstone Mine. Oh, alright. Well, now we're dead. Opponent had it. Opponent had it. Yeah. So Lotus Bloom, Angel's Grace, land ad nauseum game. I mean, if they have a land, we're 100% dead. They could not have a land, and then we continue to play. But if they have a land, it's game. We have a new donation. There's a land. Yeah, so now we're dead. From Zyre, $5 donation. Yeah, there's ad nauseum. So, since people sometimes want to see the combo, and we haven't shown this off tonight, ad nauseum draws the entire deck. Opponent doesn't die because they cast Angel's Grace, so they can't die this turn. This will draw them 4 copies of Simian Spirit Guide, along with Lightning Storm, exile the 4 copies of Simian Spirit Guide, or you only need 3 actually, to cast the Lightning Storm, discard all the lands that you draw. It's like 40 damage or something to the face. So that's how that ends. Zyre with a $5 donation. Seeing Choke is making my eye twitch. I recently joined a commander pod at my LGS and tested out my Telran counterspell deck. My opponent was on a janky Wasatora cat art deck. She managed to play Choke on turn 3 when I had no counters and I cried. Oh man, that is rough. That is rough. All right. I'm not going to make our opponent actually go through it, but... Is there anything we could have done differently? I don't know. I mean, it's unfortunate. I think... we have to think through it. Maybe. Thank you so much for the donation. Zephyrda, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, the amount of lands that our opponent has in our life total means that it doesn't actually line up that way, though. We can bring in 2 Nevermores. We can bring in 2 Trinispheres. Go down the Ghostly Prisons. This is another one of those decks that is blue, but doesn't play enough islands for Choke to really be good. Ooh, Helldozer in Commander Clash. That sounds spicy. I don't know if I've ever played a Hellraiser in Commander Clash. I'm trying to think, because if we could have had a Mana Tithe, that actually, our opponent was tapped out on mana, but if we hadn't cast the land destruction spell, they would have still had Pact and Negation. So I don't think there was actually a way around it. That's the only thing I was thinking of, is our opponent was tapped out, so if we somehow could have Mana Tithe, that would have been good, but... You can't Tithe Angel's Grace, unfortunately, because it has Split Second, the weird uncounterability. Uncounterable plus, basically. Yeah, because they had Pack, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. They could have just stopped our counterspell anyway. Oh, Mana Tithe. Well, I mean, we got some decent pieces. I wish we had Stony Silence. Stony Silence is really good against this deck. But Ruined Halo Nevermore are sneaky potential answers. Mana Tithe seems fine. We'll see. I would feel better if we had Stony Silence, but... Can you beast within the Lotus during upkeep? Yes, you can. Yeah, Split Second is really insane. Too slow, too Mana Tithe light. Gotta ship it. Well, okay. Also very slow, but... Even if we lose, we get to add to our Mana Tithe counter, so... Alright. Opponent's mulliganing. That's not bad. We're gonna try it. Wooded Foothills, definitely bottom. Opponent. Alright, keeping it 6. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we run good. Wooded Foothills, go. Leave up this Mana Tithe. Would Propaganda be too strong for Modern since the Blue Ghostly Prison, which is currently in Modern? No, I think Propaganda would be perfectly fine. Ghostly Prison is kind of like an archetype staple, I guess you'd say. Like, there are certain decks that can play it, but in general, it's not busted or anything. So I think Propaganda would be fine. Yeah, the Chokes, they've been good exactly one match. Well, all right. No one expects it. No one expects it. Number 4, the Mana Tithe. Oh my god. Well, we made him use a Simian Spirit Guide. Oh. Opponent exiled Spirit Guide. So, they resolve. Well, I guess that's the downside. Does that even get a counter? That probably doesn't get a counter. It didn't work. We're having fun. Oh, and a Lotus Bloom? Good golly. That's not great. Opponent passes. Another Mana Tithe. You would have been good last turn. Well, I'm not feeling great about this. Yeah, no Mana Tithe counter if it doesn't actually work. Opponent. Yeah, we are 3-1. Land. And passes. We draw Utopia Sprawl. I'll play a forest. Utopia Sprawl. On green. Run out a card. Ugh. Yep. Take up card. Come on, something good. Acid Moss Forest. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent has so much mana, though, thanks to this Lotus Bloom and Pentad Prism. Oh, die! We need a death. We need an unlucky death. Come on. Come on. 20 cards deep. Oh, no! Oh! Oh! Lab Maniac Lightning Storm exiled! They might have just exiled both their finishers. Does that do it? Is it one of each? Is it one of each? We are 3-1. They did! Yes! Oh, the vaults are spoiled! It worked! They did die to life, but they exiled every way they had to finish the game. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, that's one way to win. Our Mana Tithe didn't work, but this is it, boys and girls. This gets us 8 treasure chests if we hit it. 8 treasure chests. Huh. Oh, one more. Come on, deck. One more time. Yeah? I mean, let's run it. I love when people die to their own Spoils of the Vault. There is a downside to Spoils of the Vault, and I love when it actually comes up and kills someone. It's so deserved. It is so deserved to actually die to it once in a while. All right. This is for the 4-1 with Mana Tithe. Come on, deck. Give us something sweet. Ad Nauseam is probably the deck that is most likely to kill itself in Modern for no reason. Ugh. So we have Beast Within, and that's it. Whatever happened to Prodigal Sorcerer? It wasn't that good. It's mostly just shifted to red. We still get similar cards in red. Blue doesn't really get damaged like that anymore. Yeah, we can't keep that. Alright. This is, I guess, slightly better. Maybe. It's still slow. Lotus... Oh, 2 Lotus Blooms! Well, our opponent's going to have all the mana, and we can't really stop it. Yeah, if we had more than just the Beast Within, we probably would have kept it, but just the Beast Within isn't really enough. Ugh. Alright. Opponent Scry to the top. Fetch land, go. Yeah, these Lotus Booms are a big issue. Opponent. Now this, we might have to look for like a Beast Within and just try to jank him out by killing a Phyrexian Unlife or something. Darkslick Shores. Prism. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see if we can finally get a Mana Tithe counter. I don't even know if we want to. I don't think that does much with these 2 Lotus Blooms suspended. Well, Temple Garden tapped. Yeah, this is just a draw that's tough for our deck to keep up with. Pass the turn. Do you think Modern Horizons should complete some cycles, like Talisman and the Sword Cycle? Ew. Well, I don't... yeah? I mean, that would be cool. Are the Talismans important? Bonnet. Tapping. Untapping. Unlife. Yep. Well, now we're just hoping they don't have it, basically. Opponent passes. Land. Yeah, there's not even really too much point to trying to bluff here. Nissa. Oh, the dream! The 4-1 dream. I think it's dying. I think it's dying. Grab a forest. Pass the turn. Lotus Bloom. Taken down. Yep. So opponent, all the mana, if they have Ad Nauseam or Spoils of the Vault, it's game. Yeah, Lotus Bloom, Lotus Bloom. Well, that's a good Ad Nauseam hand. Yep. Well, we finish with a 3-2 and 3 mana ties, 2 of which were game winning. Maybe we should have just cast the other one, even though it wouldn't have really helped us. Yeah, that was a brutal draw. Yeah, that was just a unbeatable draw. So we get 1 treasure chest to open. As far as the deck, kind of good news, bad news. We did some awesome things. Well, let's open our one treasure chest. All right, chest number 1. We had 3 lands and our opponent had like 12 mana. Our 1 treasure chest. Let's see what it beholds. We get whoa! Nexus and a Chalice of the Void. Those are 2 cards that we had been needing and wanting. We find Nexus number 2. How much is Chalice of the Void worth? And it's a pretty Chalice of the Void as well. Oh, I love this Chalice of the Void. Oh boy, it might be treasure chest time. How much does the promo go for? 31 ticks? What about Nexus of Fate? Nexus of Fate? Are we rolling? 8 ticks? Huh? What do you say? Are we selling these and going to town? Oh, that was the best 1 treasure chest. Yeah, the kids are definitely fed. That's like 40 ticks. Do we run it back? All right, let's do it. We got a few minutes before the stream ends. It's been a while since we haven't been playing much Magic Online. We're about due. So Chalice, that was a great chest. Chalice of the Void. Oh, I love the art on that. Nexus of Fate. Here we go. I mean, we're probably gonna get wrecked. That's what usually happens, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun to open some treasure chests. We haven't had a little treasure chest crack in a while. So we'll get whatever amount we can get for the value of those 2 cards. Which is, how much are we getting from GoatBox? 33 ticks. All right. So 10, 14, 15... 16. How much do these cost? 0.07? All right. We'll just crack those up. Oh no, I don't want to give you an actual tick. One more. All right. 17 and 16. Here we go. It is a pretty chalice, but we'll just open another one. We can do that again. Oh, that was a good chest. So first off, we're going to crack these promo things, which I think are pretty worthless. You get a promo in each one, but most of the promos are not worth all that much. Draft next stream. I'd love for rough drafts as well. Yeah, we should do more limited. I don't know if we'll draft next stream. Signal passed, but we should do more. We should do more limited. Anubjake, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber, Ash Barons. Ash Barons is a pauper staple, but I don't know if it's worth much. The promo, yeah. Actually, how much is it worth? Promo. Oh, I actually don't know. 1 cent, I think. Actually, maybe not. Oh. That's actually worth 82 cents. Wow. Okay. That's actually like a legitimate card, kind of, from this little thing. All right, that's good. Vexing Shusher. Good way to fight counter spells. Acidic Slime could be good. Corehaven Outfitter. Equip creature get +1/+1. Whenever equip creature you control dries, draw a card. That was a card that I remember wanting to make work, but could never make it happen. Oh, Garruk. I have a million of this Garruk. Mero said that Garrick's going to return at some point, so that'll be interesting. We haven't seen Garrick in forever. Llanowar Elves. Alright, almost to the treasure chest. Almost to the treasure chest. Mana Flare. Again, I don't think really any of these cards are worth anything other than maybe Ash Barons. True Heart Duelist. There's like, maybe Stoneforge Mystic is in here, but it's really rare. I don't think Garrick is dead. Speaking of awesome art, Seb McKinnon. Like, every piece that Seb McKinnon has done in the last year is so good. And Kumbaj Witches also, it's just so haunting and beautiful. Seb McKinnon's art is just, so good. Honored Hierarch, the bad one. At first I thought it was a noble Hierarch, but no. Definitely not noble. Fatal Push. Used to be worth something. Path Exile. Also used to be worth something. But a good card to own. Yeah, they need to put some of those Moto promos into paper circulation. Serrated Arrows. At one point, Serrated Arrows was like $7 or something on Moto because of Pauper. Ooh, Vindicate. That will be showing up. This is a card I want in Modern Horizons. Vindicate is near the top of the list. All right, we got that out of the way. Now it's time for the main attraction. 16 treasure chests. We spent 30-ish ticks on them. Let's see what we get back. Chest number 1. We get Tomorrow Azami's Familiar. Cool Commander. Rotated Energy card. 5 play points. So that's like 50 cents so far. Do you think Force is too good for Modern? I think it could save the format. That is a tough one. Force is maybe the hardest card to predict. I would be more comfortable with it if they have the new Mulligan rule. All right, Fiend of Shadows. With the current Mulligan rule, I'm a little questionable. With the new Mulligan rule, I'm more on board, I think. Fiend of Shadows, not exciting. 35 play points, though, so up to like $4 of play points, which we will spend on future leagues. Ooh, Promo Flusterstorm. Man, Moto does have some good art. Elgraves, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Ooh, is this art in paper? So, if you want a... Is this art in paper at all? I don't think it is. Alright, so... if you want a prediction... Tanos with the gift sub to Pabs 444 and also Elgraves. Welcome you to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So here's a prediction. Flusterstorm with this art showing up in Modern Horizons. I think we could be sneaky and look at some of the cards we're talking about with the new art on Moto. Maybe that's the way it works. But Flusterstorm seems like a good option anyway, And why not use a sweet new art if you already paid for it? So that's my prediction. Flusterstorm with the new art. Beacon of Destruction. Ooh, 35 more play points though. And Flusterstorm's like $4 apparently. The promo, so that's not bad. Next up, Gold Train. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Warrant Warden. Play points. Alright. Not exciting. Nothing as good as the Chalice we sold. Vernal Bloom. Whenever a forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana additional green mana. This is a card we gotta try to build around sometime. It's like a mana flare, but it doesn't affect both people and your opponent's playing forest, and it's not even basic forest. Gladys, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Arch of Oraska. Not really worth much. Oracle of Nectars. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta gain a bunch of life every turn. 5 play points. We've done well with play points, but we haven't hit much card-wise. Oh my goodness. Well, that's what I needed for last week's Against the Odds to improve my my Mirror March luck. I wonder if they'd ever put this in Standard, or if it's just too weird. It would be interesting. Wild Ricochet, you should probably play in your Commander decks. That's pretty good. 5 play points. Carrick's Club a bit too late, just a little bit. Ooh, Kemba. 45 play points. I think we're getting our money back. I lost track, but I think we've gotten like 15 or more ticks of play points so far. Maybe close to 20. Because that's like 450, and we had another 35. So our cards haven't been good, but our play points have been really solid. Epiphany at the Drown Yard. I feel like this card was hyped for like a second when it was spoiled, and it was never good. Quicksilver Elemental is pretty spicy. Being able to steal activated abilities can do some cool things. That's a good Against the Odds card. I forgot about Quicksilver Elemental. We'll have to put that on an Against the Odds poll in the future. 35, 35, 45, and then just 5s the rest. Oh, Spawn! That's gotta be worth something, right? It's still redeemable. Spawn of Mayhem. 289. Well, that's something. Thought Not Seer. 707. Thought Not Seer 742. Okay. Thought Not Seer. I didn't realize Thought Not was that expensive. Thought Not Seer. Spawn of Mayhem. Well, maybe we get to keep going. Maybe we'll open enough value to get some more chests and just keep building up our playpoint pile. Next, we get Battlefield Forge, Michiko Kanda. We got there. If a sorcery control opponent controls deals damage to player sacrifices a permanent. Seems like a fine commander card. Too bad it's a 2/2 for 4, but not bad for white. Foundry Champion, 20 play points, added to the play point pile. 3 to go. We need some love. Beacon of Immortality, 250 of play points though. Beacon of Immortality's halfway spicy. 2 more. We get Field Marshal, Mirror Turbine, 5 play points. Well, I think that our play point pile has got more than Entrancing Melody. That might be worth something. Actually, maybe it's not. 42 cents. It is in paper. It's like almost $5 in paper. Well, all right, this is it. We'll trade in our value, give it one last little spin of the wheel, and that'll be our treasure chest. Thought Vessel and Caller of the Claws for Modern Horizons. Yeah, those both seem like fine options. What do we get value-wise? 12? 12 is not that much. All right, let's just get 10. I'll throw in the ticks. We'll get 10. And all right, here we go. 10 treasure chests, make it or break it. The end of the it's been a while since we've played the treasure chest game. What do you think of Thermocross for Modern? I think that would be fine. I think 3 mana land destruction is fine. With all the land destruction decks we've been playing, I would probably play it. I've played it in Pauper before. It would be sweet. Underworld Connections used to be good in Standard. Waves of Aggression, If you want to take extra attack steps, I guess it gets the job done. 9 to go. We get, I still want a complete set. 50 play points, Pummeler. Probably a Standard Plus staple. The energy cards do seem like they'll be good in Standard Plus. Sinkhole's 45 play points. Oh, I used to love Champion of Ed, so we played this card so much. Sinkhole's probably a bit too good. I think that's pushing it. 3 mana, sure. 2 mana. Ugh. Oh, shark to crab. Just what I wanted, a shark to crab treasure. The Haunt of Hightower. Is that actually worth anything? I mean, it's a buy a box. I actually don't know. I don't see it listed. People Mover, welcome to the Fishbowl. Nord's Annex is sweet. I was wondering if this was good. It's kind of like a bad Ghostly Prison you can play in any deck. Hey Seth, I enjoyed the treasure deck. Looking forward to the Challenger Precon release. Hey, yeah, I am too. I think the Challenger decks are super sweet. Welcome back to the Fishbowl, People Mover. Thank you so much for the sub. Big scoops here for you. 6 to go. Ooh. Evolutionary Leap, one of my favorite cards. Arbiter. Yeah, that's a Vince card. It's still a good card, though. 5 play points. Well, last 5 treasure chests, we get a Johnny Golden Maid. my new Planeswalker. He's kind of got the beard going a little bit, sort of, ish. Nazuko, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. We finally did, after like 1,000 treasure chests, get a Nexus of Fate. Big scoops here for our new subscriber, Dryad Arbor. Is it worth anything? Dryad Arbor is 31 cents. The Fence Grid is worth anything? 38 cents. Playable though. Well, 3 to go. Can we get anything in our last 3 chests? Come on, complete set. Descend Upon the Sinful. Spell Shift. Also kind of a spicy card. There's so many good Time Spiral block cards. It could be good against odds card. Kind of like a spell polymorph almost. Where we might have to do that on the against odds poll at some point. What about Diamond and Medallion cycles in Horizons? Too strong for Modern. Diamonds are fine. Medallions, I think, would be fine. But I think they're better than the Diamonds. Joiner Adept. Kind of like a bad Prismatic Omen, doesn't change the land types. Kadama of the Center Tree. Kamigawa and your crazy soul shift cards. And 5 play points. Well, last one. We get last chest of the stream. Oh, Righteousness. That's not even a rare anymore, is it? +7/+7 to a blocking creature. Magus of the Bazaar. Never good enough for Modern Dredge or any Dredge. 5 play points. Well, how bizarre indeed. And I think that brings us to the end of our stream for tonight. So as far as this deck, last thing on the way out the door. So as far as this deck, we went 3 and 2, which is fine. The main deck worked pretty well. We got some mana ties, not as many as I would have liked, but the ones we did get were awesome. On the other hand, the sideboard wasn't great. We did choke out one deck, but I think 4 chokes is excessive. We didn't bring in nodes a single time. Just Path to Exile might be better there. No Stony Silence, no Rest in Peace is a little bit weird. So I feel like the deck is spicy. It's not ridiculously expensive by modern standards, and it was fairly competitive, but the sideboard pretty rough. I feel like the sideboard should be almost completely rebuilt. Like, Balos fine, some chokes are fine, maybe the Bridge and Trinisphere are fine, but you could switch out like half the cards in the sideboard, Path to Exiles, Stony Silences, Rest in Pieces, and that would probably go a long way. I don't think we brought in the nodes once. Choke we brought in once, and once when we shouldn't have. Nevermore we used fairly regularly. Trinisphere a little bit. Bridge a little bit. So I feel like we could get more value out of our sideboard slots, but the main deck, it worked pretty well, and it was pretty fun, and we definitely stuck it to some decks, so. Anyway, everyone, I sent you an email on 2 different standard decks. Is there a way to know if you got it? I have some deck list emails to respond to, Pab, so I will definitely send you something, just letting you know that I got it and thanking you for it. So expect that to be coming in the not too distant future, probably tomorrow. So anyway, everyone, I think that does it. does it for tonight. So, yes, reminders, replay YouTube. If you missed any of our sweetness with Green White Mana Tithe, you can check it out there. Normal YouTube, Legacy coming up tonight, tomorrow, playing Modern on Against Odds. Crim has a video going up tomorrow morning playing Standard. Tons of cool decks coming out in the next week, so keep it out for that. Merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, and again, thank you to everyone who hung out, who subscribed, and just had a good time, donated. Definitely appreciate you. I love you all. So, have a wonderful Wednesday tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday with another one. Until then, have a wonderful middle of the week. Thank you so much for hanging out. Seriously, you're awesome. And yeah, I'll see you on Thursday. I'll talk to you soon.